Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday Whispers. My name is Deanna Bamford. Everybody calls me Dee. I'm a cosmic energy healer, psychic, and channeler based here in beautiful San Diego, California. And yes, I have my voice back. If you watched last week's episode, I was talking like this. I lost my voice for almost 48 hours, and I'm going to chat a little bit about the experience with that. Every week I do an intuitive oracle card reading, an energy update, and a cosmic energy update. The cosmos, the energy is my jam, and I'm just so excited that you're here, and I'm so excited that I have my voice back. So first of all, how's everybody doing? How was last week's full moon? And we just begin the Mercury retrograde. So remember, Mercury retrograde gets a really bad rep, okay? It's always like, Mercury retrograde is happening, everything's just gonna go to crap, and it's just not going to work the way it was, and all the technology things is failing, and so it's like bracing for it, and the energy that we put up for it, as we await the Mercury retrograde to go, is that of resistance. So finding ways to ground will make an easier Mercury retrograde. Knowing where in your sign Mercury falls will be beneficial too. And but staying grounded, seriously, for me, staying grounded is one of the best things that we can do in this moment. Okay, so for the intuitive oracle card reading, I'm using two decks today. One, I'm just using The Universe Has Your Back from Gabriel Bernstein, and it always has a really lovely message. And the other card, yeah, my voice came back, but I'm still la 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 la, and I'll talk about some of the symptoms that we're actually experiencing. It's going to be this one of Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle Card Deck. I love what is sacred geometry. As if you've seen like my last videos, I'm always talking about the high vibration energy, and I'm also a Reiki master, and in Reiki we have a certain amount of symbols that we work with, and I actually been channeling through new symbols. So we have the original symbols, the old ones, and the old ones are considered like what we know now, like the Reiki symbols, and then we have the new, the present symbols, and future symbols, and that is what I work with. I also work with a lot of remembrance codes and light activation light codes. All right, well, enough of that, and I'm just so excited for today. I'm so excited that I get to speak a little bit with a little bit more tone, a little bit more of clarity in my voice. All right, the first card that I'm going to pull is going to be from the Activations of Sacred Geometry, and this is going to be for this week. What is it that we need to know in this moment? What is it that we need? Just a message that we need this week. Ooh, okay. Two of them fell. All right, but then I feel this one too. Okay, so we're gonna get three. This week is big. The first card is Remembrance, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through, though as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So remembrance. Remembrance. I'm going to talk more about that one. And that is one of the cards. So two cards fell, and it was that one and then this one. Emergence. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Who remembers having fun? What was a moment in your life where you just had fun? Even if maybe, some childhoods may be difficult, but maybe later on you felt like a child, maybe as an adult, you just had a moment of fun. So that's like that childlike energy. And the last one that I felt really called to pull, discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Discernment. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful picture. Just the design. It's so wonderful. And from the universe got your back, supporting all that, what do we have? Ooh, it's going to be this one. Ooh. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. The energy of love is the highest vibration planet Earth holds. And it really transforms, transmutes, and alchemizes the energy of love. Okay, so with the remembrance card, right now, if you may be feeling any triggers and maybe, associating them with the full moon, associating them with Mercury retrograde, know that at this moment we continue to go through different levels of ascension. You continue to go through this process. It's a never-ending process pretty much, but you may be experiencing it more in the body. So remember, everything that is happening in your life right now, one, life is happening for us, not to us. And two, it's an experience. Remember not to claim what you don't want and only claim what you do want. I am depressed today. I am pissed off. I am overwhelmed. I am stressed. No, I am experiencing stress. I'm experiencing depression. And that actually saying that statement of I am experiencing versus I am, like I am owning it, it allows us to have a different perspective on it and being able to move from it. It has a little bit less resistance. It actually has a lot less resistance than when we're saying I am depressed. It's almost like I am this, I can't get out. Even if you're like, you know what, I am feeling depressed today. I am depressed today. It's okay. As long as later, maybe you can turn that around and go with, I actually am experiencing depression. Okay, let's begin there. What can I do about it? And ask the questions. So in this moment, we're also remembering a lot. So the remembrance codes are coming in. We have constantly being filled with this beautiful light codes. The sun is so potent actually to activate that. So I always recommend to be in the sun. Today, San Diego is a little gloomy, but still the sun is shining. And just by the simple fact that you are outside, you're still receiving that. Maybe through dreams or visions, you are actually having more things pop into your energy fields, and it's actually things that you're remembering. So it's these remembrance, like the codes that I work with my clients with, these are previous from coming into this life. So you really remember, and a lot of them are not just like past life. What I'm talking about, I'm talking like from when your soul was created, remembrance, not past lives necessarily. But I work more with like the core of when you were, your soul, your being, your energy was created. And from that moment on, those codes, that remembrance, and you all have this within you. With emergence, the frequency of emergence, invites you to approach the reality with a childlike attitude. How can you have fun? Where in your life can you introduce a little bit more joy, a little bit more fun, a little bit more love that allows you to shift into joy, into a moment of something that is familiar but at a deeper level. Sorry. I swear I just saw something on the screen and I turn and it's not there. Maybe it's just me. And the last one, discernment. This is, I've said it so many times, this is a year of discernment. One, this is a year of strength, strengthening your intuitive abilities, strengthening every experience that you will have. But discernment, there's going to be things that are going to look really shiny out there for you, but they may not have your best interest in mind. So using your discernment, you always are allowed and have permission to use your discernment, even with those that are closest to you or that you love very much. It's okay to pause and ask, is this of my highest good and the highest good of others? Is this coming from a place of love for myself and others? Is this in my best interest and the one of others? And notice what works for you and what resonates and what doesn't. So trust, a lot of trust, allowing the third eye to open and just trust, a lot of allowance, allow. I've arrived, allowing yourself to be in that moment of receiving, being very receptive, and of course with certain healthy boundaries in place. Well, always with healthy boundaries in place. And this is a beautiful universe has our back. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Always bringing us to the energy of love. I love it. I love it. So with this part of the energy update, a lot is happening energetically. A lot is happening cosmically, and we continue to go through this ascension. So if you've been feeling headaches, if you've been feeling exhausted, tired, triggered, if you lost your voice, if you feel extra scratchy, what I went through was I just knew overnight that I was going to lose my voice the next day and that I was not going to speak, and I did not speak for almost 48 hours. And it was really strong, the entire experience, and it allowed me to be more of a listener with my inner self for my inner guidance. But I realized that this is also part of my own ascension process. As I ascend, I'm able to better serve all of you. As I become more of a clear channel, I'm able to, just transmit these messages to you in another level of consciousness, like always high vibrational consciousness. But I don't know everything. I'm constantly being, downloaded and updated and upgraded. But the more clear my vessel is, the more messages are always coming from pure source. But it just allows me to be in a different vibrational frequency that is more pure, to continue to do this in such clear state. Sorry, there's so many hummingbirds right now. I don't know if you can hear the birds. They're all over. And there's just so much grace and beauty. And they're just here to remind us that we're loved, we're connected, and so loved. So just really quick, actually it's right here. So I have it next to my Buddha. I had this little twig last week, actually, when I lost my voice. And I was just kind of like this, something told me to put my hands on the ground right here as I was meditating. And I touched this little twig. And as you can see, it has, it has some little like seeds on the tops. And I began to have a conversation so much that I fell in love with this twig. And I have it here next to my Buddha. And it was the most beautiful conversation to just fall in love with this beautiful twig. And it showed me so much. I had tremendous visions of love, tremendous visions of how this needs to be in the ground, because I was like, I want to take it inside my home and put it in a vase. And it was like, no, you're going to leave me outside. I'm going to go back to the earth, and I'm going to grow into this fantastic tree and be part of that ever and always revolving energy, the circle of life. And I saw it grow, and it was just the most beautiful, beautiful experience. So one of the big things as you're experiencing and going through this ascensions and the symptoms you're experiencing, like losing your voice, like getting a headache, rather than cursing it like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, it's allowing yourself to surrender into the process. Surrender into the experience and notice what it's there to show you, what is there to give you, to offer you at this moment. And notice if you're receptive enough in this moment, in this timeline. Timelines are constantly shifting. In this particular timeline, to be able to receive it. I love you all so very much. Little recap. First card, remembrance. So, second, emergence. How can we be childlike? Enjoy life. Third, discernment. Healthy boundaries. And remember, you always have the choice to choose again. And the last one. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Always the energy of love. I'm so excited to talk with all of you next week. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and just sending you so much love, really. So much love. Please, if your energy resonates with mine, please subscribe to my channel. I do videos weekly. I actually have a very powerful activation that I did when I lost my voice, and it is the only sounds I could make when I lost my voice were light language sounds. So that one is really powerful. It's for up leveling and the ascension. So I'm gonna pull that up, upload that up here soon. I love you all. I'll see you next week. Check out some of the other videos. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it if it resonates with you or it might resonate with somebody else. And can't wait to see you next week. Love you all. And just know that today is the best day. And you always can make it a little better if you don't like something about it. You're beautiful. I see you. I feel you. I am with you. Love you.